So at the beginning of COVID, because I had asthma, I was very scared. What would happen if I got this? I mean, this is way early. This is like first month early and lockdowns and all of that. And really no reliable treatments and way far from a vaccine. So I was literally a basket case. I was sitting in my office slash sewing room, not doing a whole lot for the first month. I was afraid of, could we lose our house? Because my husband was out of a job now and I was unemployed. I had not started a direct sales business yet. So I was unemployed and he was out of a job. I really didn't know what the future held. And I was very worried, constantly worried, and almost sitting in the corner in a ball, not joking. About a month after, actually, no, I think it was closer to like 2 weeks, there was that horrible incident in Nova Scotia, and I'm not going to talk about it, where a number of people were killed, unfortunately, and a call was put out to the quilting community for quilts. We were given a pattern if we wanted to use it. It was this pretty heart pattern and some general instructions on what would be nice to do. So this was not the first time that I made a quilt for that type of a purpose, although, and I embraced this because it gave me something to concentrate on. It gave me something to focus on. It gave me something to get my head off of this COVID thing that was going on. I mean, we were big time in lockdowns at this point. So I got out the pattern. It was this pretty heart. I'll put a picture so you can see my finished quilt. And I did it in the colors of blue and white, which are the colors of the provincial colors of the province of Nova Scotia. And I went to work. And I made this pretty quilt that I then quilted a pantograph design on it of hearts to show that I cared, that they mattered, that I hope this brought them comfort. And I sent it off to Nova Scotia. The simple act of creating a quilt for someone else who needed a quilt more than I needed to sit in a corner being really nervous and scared helped me a lot, like a lot. I mean, I still didn't leave the house until August that year. So this is probably the beginning of April. I seriously did not leave the house until August, not joking, because I was unemployed at the time and I was trying to find a new opportunity for myself, which has turned into self-employment, which is great. But at the time, I was a basket case. And sewing that quilt got me through this. It gave me the satisfaction of knowing that I was giving something to someone who needed it at that time. And it helped me get over myself, quite frankly. I mean, I was seriously terrified. I'm not kidding when I say that. So taking the time to make a quilt for someone else just really made a difference for me. And if you find yourself in a place where, you're unhappy, you're in an anxiety situation, you're in a depressed situation, think about using quilting as an outlet, as something that you can do, even if you make it for yourself, you make it for friends or family, or if you donate it to some cause. Think about it. It's a great way to make a difference in somebody else's life. And if it helps you, if it helps lighten your life, let's make some quilts for some other folks. So that's my story about quilting and COVID.